Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well as you take the time to view this video. My name is Amy Blow and I am a District Learning Coordinator with Nanaimo Ladysmith Public Schools. Nanaimo Ladysmith Public Schools is situated on the ancestral and unceded territories of the Nanaimo, Staminas, and Stenawis First Nations people. I am grateful to be able to share with you today about the play pack that you can see in the photo here that is part of our welcoming of families to kindergarten. Welcoming our new kindergarten learners is always a memorable time of the school year. This play pack has been created and locally developed to create opportunities for families to have joyful and playful memories together and is inspired by our revised BC Early Learning Framework. The Play Today Guide for Families, which you can see in the top right-hand corner, encourages families to play and have fun with their child. Play is one of the best ways to support all learning and development, and it should continue to provide joy throughout everyone's life. This free downloadable resource for families is a guide that describes the 5 approaches to play-based learning, and if you're curious in exploring it further, you can download it for yourself. Let's take a look inside the play pack. The Kindergarten Play Pack was inspired by the revised BC Early Learning Framework. This framework is to provide guidance for supporting and enriching children's early learning experiences, providing a focal point for conversations between families and educators, and demonstrating how important early learning is for children. The vision of the framework is respectfully living and learning together. One of the principles within it is that families have the most important role in contributing to children's well-being and learning, and there are many ways that families may already be supporting early learning, including using everyday moments to inquire and wonder, encouraging children to explore their interests, and using play as an opportunity for unexpected learning. The Early Learning Framework also has a guide for families, and within it, it shares with us that the living inquiries refer to the way children, educators, materials, and ideas work together as children think and learn. The term living indicates that these processes are ongoing and evolving, and inquiry means noticing or paying attention. The 4 living inquiries are well-being and belonging, engagement with others, materials, and the world, communication and literacies, identities, social responsibility, and diversity. As you see here, each of the living inquiries is featured on the Play Pack invitation cards. There are 4 cards in total, and they are filled with ideas for fun and play. Here's a closer look at the front of one of the play invitations. At the top is a living inquiry that it belongs to, along with a description from the When I Go to Kindergarten resource. Key concepts of the living inquiry are noted in bold with beautiful images, and below that are a few I can statements that reflect the kindergarten curricular competencies. Families, you can check out the QR code where you can download for free all of these resources for supporting the transition to kindergarten from the Ministry of Education that I've spoken about. But for now, let's get on to the back of the play invitation where we can find ideas for ways to playfully explore the materials within your play pack. This play invitation focuses on the living inquiry of communication and literacy. At the top of the card where it says Let's Play is one activity to get started with. It is inspired by the Let's Play activities for families, which is one of the free PDF downloads mentioned earlier. This activity is called musical drawing. Notice the locally hand-drawn icons at the top left that can be read to know what materials from the play pack are required in this play. Here, this activity can be explored using crayons indoors or even the chalk outdoors as you draw and listen based on the music. The what tells us about the activity. The why shares a little bit about why it is beneficial to the children, and how is a few steps to help guide you in exploring the play together. After that, there are a few prompts that the parent or caregiver could try when taking part in the play alongside their child. And below that are even more ways to play. Read the icon to know what material to use, and then read the invitation in the box beside it. For example, on this card, under the More Ways to Play, is the Early Years mini-series books to create a scavenger hunt. After reading a book together, look at the pictures and make a list of the things to search for within the pages of the story. For example, a tree, a fairy home, a playground, or even a bike. The icon below that reads to use the movement scarf, where you play a favorite piece of music or a song to dance with. Looking down at the rest of the icons on the left, I see there are more play invitations with other materials from the play pack. There are ideas for Play-Doh, scissors, and even the loose parts kit. Playful invitations like these provide opportunities for children to explore, making marks and drawing, experience using their senses, share their ideas with others, and much, much more. This is the movement scarf. Some ideas with the scarf include dancing with it, breathing with it, or even playing with it in the wind. This is your very own pack of crayons to get creative with. A few playful ideas on the cards are drawing to music, or even drawing important people, places, or things by using swirls or other simple shapes. These are the scissors within the play pack. One of my favorite play invitations is to use the scissors to create a cutting bin. This is a bin that your child can freely explore cutting any of the materials in it. Simply use a bin to gather all types of recycled papers that can be freely cut. For example, try adding wrapping paper, paper bags, flyers or newspapers, or even envelopes. Together, talk about all the ways that you notice the paper can be cut. Each play pack contains 2 jumbo-sized pieces of chalk. A few ideas are to draw messages or pictures for loved ones, or to try rubbing it over a piece of paper to reveal the textures found in nature, such as the bark on trees, large rocks, or even the textures of shells. Play-Doh is great for building strength in a child's hands and developing fine motor skills. It is also full of creative potential. Try adding the Play-Doh with loose parts kit to decorate your creations, or try using the Play-Doh to build family or pet figures. This is the loose parts kit. It is my favorite part of the play pack. Loose parts contain endless possibilities. They are open-ended objects that can become anything. For example, a stone may become a bear, a home, or a boat. Spend time exploring the materials inside the loose parts kit. You might even start by creating some designs that simply bring joy in their aesthetics. Another idea to try is creating stories. The stories can be real or imaginary. Playing freely with the loose parts can help children to discover their ideas for their stories. I'm so excited to share this last part of the play pack with you. This is a mini series of books that has been created by the NLPS Early Years team in collaboration with kindergarten teachers, staff, students, and community members from NLPS. The first story is called ABC Adventures. It's in English, and you go on an ABC adventure walk throughout the pages of the story that feature local places, plants, and objects. Les Aventures de l'Alphabet, also now in French, and you're going on an ABC adventure walk throughout the pages again, and it also features local places, plants, and objects. The third story is called Places. It features local parks and trails from across the NLPS school district. This story encourages well-being for families in finding joy when we spend time exploring and being present outdoors, and to build memories on the land together. The fourth book is called How Many? It's a counting story with stunning photos to encourage conversations about numbers and their quantities. Together, try touching each object as you count. The last story in the mini-series is called Let's Tell a Story. It is a wordless picture story where you and your child are the storytellers. Each set of images has been created with loose parts and can be used to tell its own stories. This book is just awaiting your imagination and ideas. And just as we wrap things up here, this is a look at the play pack all together. Notice that this play pack is the English version, and so it has the ABC Adventures in English. And now let's take a look at the French one. And here in the French play pack, you'll notice that there are also 4 stories, and it doesn't have the English ABC Adventures, but it has the Les Aventures de l'Alphabet in French for our French immersion kindergarten students. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video together. We wish you all a fun-filled summer, and we are excited to meet you in September. Don't forget to check out our Coming to Kindergarten NLPS page for more kindergarten information and dates. Take care, everyone.